Hello and welcome to another episode of Rewind. This week it is all about Ant-Man and the Wasp coming out, giving us all the things that we wanted to know about timeline and all the greatness of what's happening. So before I get started and before we get into spoilers, we're going to talk about a basic overall theme and then we're going to get into all the nitty gritty and what could happen next. All right. Basic overall, I really loved it. It was better, to me, it was better than the first one.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
I love the first
one. Was a sleeper.
Did
the
you?
The first one was, it's okay, but it wasn't a part of the rest of the fam for me. It was not on the same level. Like the first two Thor movies, same thing.
Okay,
I was like,
agreed.
Meh.
First two Thor movies were not
This
that
one
good.
was awesome.
Especially Thor Dark World. Please never see that. The only reason to save Thor Dark World for me is because I love Kat Dennings. I love me some Kat Dennings.
Okay.
Moving on into the world of Ant-Man, everybody comes back.
Yep.
There's a big rift between Michael Douglas and Paul Rudd playing the main characters. Loved it. Loved all of it. Even Hope was coming back, was amazing. The kid story, they just all touch on it. And like the dad that used to hate him, now fully embracing him.
Bobby Cannavale,
so
even just trying to protect him from getting in trouble. Like, come on, man, it's all good, So cute.
We get to see another part of Marvel's amazing villain cast. They just know how to play their villains. Maybe it's from the stories, but you believe this villain is true. You feel for this villain a little bit. So I've said enough of broad stuff, and I'm gonna spoil the hell out of this. The way that they start off with them fighting and how he starts to have these weird dream sequences.
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
No.
I loved it because it was different on how he was going to come back. I even love how his main goal was not to be a hero, was to be there for his daughter. I thought that was truly
that's
genuine.
more than anything.
And that was so heartfelt.
Every scene with him and his daughter I loved.
And
that little girl is amazing. So sweet, really, really cute.
And this also answers one of the questions of where was Paul Rudd during the Infinity War?
They do mention it in Infinity War.
Yes.
He's got a family, he's got to stay home.
And that was, to me, was beautifully well done, how they played that out. The meeting between how ballsy Hope is during this is like, maybe you wouldn't have got called. And yes, I'm better than you at all things. And I was like, oh, girl, you didn't have to. She didn't have to.
But you know what? Sometimes you gotta let them know.
I mean, they show it in the trailers, but it's even when it's played out in the movie, where it's like, you didn't have those for me when I was there. Still plays out good.
Oh yeah.
It's played out in the trailer. It was like pretty much most of the trailer was like all the talking that they did was like, you didn't have the blasters. You didn't have wings. No, I had them.
I had them. Just don't trust you.
Just don't trust. And for good reason. And the introduction to the Hot Wheels cars, great.
Oh my gosh, how creative. Loved those.
So good. Don't be surprised if Hot Wheels stocks just ticked up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Because even the thing that he carried it in was from the Hot Wheel truck thing.
Yeah.
And then I love
that's what I was thinking in the theater. I was like, ooh, we all just helped Hot Wheels sales.
Because the car that Michael Pena chose, oh yes, you can pick that up. I know that's a car.
Yeah.
If not that exact one, a variant of it.
And you know Hot Wheels came up with their van. You know they did.
So cool.
Go ahead, get that money.
Everything. Now, so the introduction to Ghost. Yes.
Ghost she was mysterious. She you didn't know what was going on, what the motivation was going on.
Supposedly the rumor she got the job from Steven Spielberg.
Oh, cool.
He hinted that she should have this or helped her towards that. That was a rumor.
That's
I don't know if it's true. But I love her. She's in a sci-fi show called Killjoys. It's a random tag team run and gun 'em, shoot 'em up type police. I enjoy it.
Yeah, check it out.
I loved her story with her.
Her story was very interesting.
And how. And you get to see a little bit of why no one really liked Michael Douglas' character in the past, of why he was such a.
He was very much
standoffish and
like Tony Stark's father, or like Tony Stark himself in the beginning. He was just all about the work, and I'm smarter than you, and I'm getting all the credit, and So I thought that was very interesting.
Lawrence Fishburne's character was amazing.
I really did like in this one when Ghost was starting to, she was kind of losing control, and we're running out of time. I have to do anything that I can do, and she was talking about kidnapping or hurting Ant-Man's daughter, and Lawrence Fishburne was like, "Yo, pump the brakes."
This is
any other time.
This is my line.
You see a villain go out of control, and either the squad is right there with them, or the squad's like, "Yo, he's bugging," whatever. But we'll see what happens. Let them deal with it. But the fact that they had that, like, he was the moral compass. He was like, "You harm a hair on that girl's head, I'm out." I liked that a lot.
It was really good.
It's very Marvel-esque.
Yeah.
Marvel is, they still have a true north, and love it.
It was really, really good. So let's go. Ready?
I am ready.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Favorite scene?
I'm gonna freeze up now.
Oh
no,
my God.
But honestly, all the action sequences,
really well done.
The races, going from big to small, all of that was great. I mean, him and Lawrence Fishburne comparing sizes.
That was a good one.
Like, come on.
Are we done measuring?
But again, anything with his daughter I thought was very sweet and very touching. Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Pena.
See, this is why I didn't even mention it, because I knew.
Stole the show last time.
I knew you were going to do it.
And he stole the show again. You mean it's a truth serum? No, it's
yes,
not a
the
truth
truth serum scene. I had it and then I lost it. The truth serum scenes, the first and the second one. So great. Brilliant.
Oh, it was just, you're like, no, it's a truth serum. It's not a truth serum.
Well, then in the end, when they injected the bed, he was like,
oh no.
Oh man, it is a truth serum.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
That was pretty great.
T.I. held up his role. That ensemble was
Calvin Harris, love
wonderful.
You. Yeah.
And then what made this movie different for me, and what I was really interested in seeing this movie was I needed a timeline. We are still in MCU. That is necessary.
That has
for all
listen,
things.
that has me shook. Okay, I left that scene, the end credit scene.
Did you leave it more disturbed than the Infinity War?
I'm very upset. Yes, I did, because I'm like, okay, and I knew it, and I knew it was coming. I knew it when he was in the abyss, and they were doing the little countdown. I said, oh no, because I knew they had to connect it somehow.
Have to.
But I'm like, all three of them, he's stuck in there, and don't nobody know he's in there. Oh man, I am shook about it. Plus, because I'm also like, what about his daughter? What about her parents? Like, what if they're all, or like, what if she's by herself? She's got nobody. I need to listen. I wasn't freaking out after Infinity War because I'm like, it's only part one. We're gonna resolve it. But now, like, especially like knowing that like Nick Fury and like Colby are gone, like I'm like,
who's left?
And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will not. You said they're not doing a season.
They were waiting
about it
after.
I need to know which agents are gone. I need to know who's off the chart. Like now I'm like, so how many more are you going to take from me?
Is your theory still valid?
I need to know who's left.
Is your working theory still valid?
I hope so.
You're okay.
About with Coulson?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Okay.
Because you can't take him from me. You can't listen to me. Greg Clark.
You're gonna get him for Mrs. Marvel.
I'm begging.
Captain Marvel.
I'm begging you.
Captain Marvel. He's there. 90s.
Coulson.
90s Captain Marvel.
I'm begging you.
90s Captain Marvel with S.H.I.E.L.D.
I need you in my life.
My working theory is still good that Ant-Man is the one to start the trend of saving the world again. Because he's in the void, but I think he finds a way of getting out of the void. Now.
By himself?
I think so.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Marvel has figured this out. I don't know it. This is my working theory. Part 2 of my working theory.
I am excited though, because he's gonna come back with like powers like Michelle Pfeiffer's character did. Because he's gonna be in there for a minute.
We didn't even talk about Michelle Pfeiffer in the.
He's gonna be in there
the
for a minute.
Phantom Zone was cool.
Girl, you look good.
The graphics of the Phantom Zone was dope. But
okay, that annoyed me though, because she's like, I'm like, where did you get those? No. She's in there for how many years? And I'm like, where'd you get those clothes? Where'd you get those tools? How'd you eat? What did you eat for however many years you were in there? Like,
all that stuff.
All that kind of stuff was going through my head. I was like, wait a minute.
She's been there for a while.
I'm like, we need to talk about this.
And also, Michael Douglas almost got
30 years.
Ed Elp in like the first 10 seconds he was in there. So how she managed
by those teddy bear molecule things. Yeah.
You thought teddy bears?
That's what they're called. They're called teddy bear like parasites or something. They really are.
That is disgusting.
They really are. They're called bears.
Stop it. Science.
They really are.
Science.
But those are actually kind of harmless, from what they say. They're like good.
They're harmless, maybe
They're
to
like
a
good.
full-grown adult.
Well, yeah,
when inside the
they're
thing,
in
they
you.
were.
You got them. I got them. We all got them. They're in there. Little bear things. I will look it up after this, but they're okay. We got all kinds of things in us. Come on, you know this. You ever look at a petri dish? There's all kinds of things swimming around up in there.
All right. So not okay.
We'll look it up.
And then what's your rating? I think Ghost changes and comes to the good side.
Oh yeah, Ghost is gonna be a part of the squad.
I think Ghost is part of the squad.
Oh, yeah.
She becomes healthy, and she's like, she knows that they were supposed to come. I think she didn't go away.
Maybe she helps him get out.
She helps him get out, and she's like, "Oh, I need you to do this," and like I knew you guys were gonna go out and help me.
Where's my stuff at?
And give me my stuff because they gave you a little bit of that. Yeah,
maybe because I'm because also when I saw that scene, I was like, "Are you telling me he's not even gonna be in Infinity War Part 2 now? Like he's not like the whole fam's got to come back.
Everybody's
got to come back.
Everybody
and help out.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Well, then I hope she. Yes. I hope she gets.
I think that's what I think she'll be able.
I hope she like
just like a Loki.
I hope she like calls up Eric Banner. We no longer
have Loki
and
from going to good to bad. I mean, bad to good. So now I think she'll replace the Loki from bad to good aspect to show that.
Well, we know Loki's coming back. I refuse to believe he's dead for good.
You can hold on to that theory by yourself.
Well, like I said, if my Coulson theory holds up, my Loki theory should hold up too.
All right, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, that's it for Ant-Man and the Wasp and your next rewind. That is Liz. I am Joe, and until next time, peace out.